Good evening and welcome back to another edition of our videos with you guys. Thank you so much. This is your host Nitish and I am here to talk about another topic. The topic of the day is how should Arsenal line up against Fulham. Now, before we get into the video, let me talk about Mikel Arteta. And we all know that Mikel Arteta has done so far with this Arsenal side. They have already won the FA Cup and the Community Shield as well. And the Gunners have proven their haters wrong by beating Manchester City, Chelsea, and Liverpool twice already in the recent months. This has been really positive news for the club. We all know, we can see the progress that the club is making under Mikel Arteta. So kudos to him, kudos to all the fans who have believed in him right from the start and wanted him from Manchester City. And a big up to all you Arsenal fans and football fans who are tuning into this video. So now the thing is that, however, can they continue to do the same at the start of the new season? Let's find out. So here is our pick, and we are going to discuss the pick for the starting 11 for Arsenal in the game against Fulham. This is going to be the first game of the season for the Gunners, and it is against a team that has been promoted from the Championship. So now we are going to talk about the starting lineup for Arsenal in this game. Let's start with the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper, obvious choice. A lot of people have said this. They want only one name in goal, and the guy is Emiliano Martinez. I always misspell his name. Emiliano Martinez. He should be the first choice goalkeeper for Arsenal in the upcoming season. Leno has been really good, but unfortunately his distribution and ball play from the back is not as good as Martinez's. And so Martinez is the first choice goalkeeper that I back. Now let's go to the 3-4-3 formation and the back three. Who should be in the back three is the question. That is what we are going to answer now. It should be a back three. I have been saying that it should be a 3-4-3. William Saliba as the right centre back. The young kid who has come in from Saint Etienne and he has come from League One. Make him the right centre back. Now a lot of you will say, why not in the CB role? Because for that we have our very own Brazilian called David Luiz. Yes, David Luiz will be the centre back. He will be playing in the centre back position. So there goes the centre back position for David Luiz, the Brazilian who is the leader in this pack of defenders, who's not the best defender that we have, but definitely a positive impact on the entire dressing room. And yes, he deserves to be an Arsenal player for one more season. And I like that. Now for LCB, Kieran Tierney, the best defender that we have at present, I think. Undisputed best defender, future Arsenal captain. He will definitely be the next Arsenal captain. That is what a lot of people have predicted. So if he stays at Arsenal, he will be. And right now, he will be the LCB, the left centre back for the team against Fulham. That is what Arteta should pick. Going on to midfielders. Let's go to the midfield. It is a crucial part of the game and we have been having our own midfield problems for quite some time. So let's get into that. First, now we know because we're playing a 3-4-3, there will be two wing backs. Hector Bellerin on the right hand side, the right wing back. He will be the player right now to play. Though I want him sold from Arsenal, I think Arteta likes him, so he will stick with him in the right wing back position. No doubt about that. From the right, we move towards the centre. And we need two central midfielders in the 3-4-3. So in steps in Granit Xhaka. Though I have been criticizing him and a lot, and I know that he's not the best player that we have, but I think he has improved a lot under Mikel Arteta. And yes, the guy deserves his place right now in the team. Not the captain's armband, but his position in the team is more or less secure now. This is a surprise one which we have picked for you, Mohamed Elneny. The reason for this is there are 2 to 3 reasons. One, Dani Ceballos is not at the club right now. Even if he comes back, he needs some time to train. Won't start him in the first game. Apart from that, we don't have too many midfield options unless we get a Thomas Partey or an Aurier or any of the other players. So Mohamed Elneny was good against Liverpool in the Community Shield as well, even though his stamina was a bit questionable. And that comes to the left wing back who will be playing alongside him, Bukayo Saka. So Mohamed Elneny and Bukayo Saka, if you see, had this understanding where Elneny was the defensive guy. He wasn't pushing forward too much and Saka was pushing a lot. And so I think if they can improve their understanding, it's not good, it's not great yet, it's decent. If they can improve that understanding, I think that we can go a long way. Coming on to the forwards now, the forwards are, we have our three, Willian on the right wing for us, because obviously Willian has been purchased from Chelsea and he has been brought in to give those 10-15 odd goals and 10-15 odd assists. So right back, definitely Willian. Pepe needs to be benched for now because he will need some time to get back to full fitness and get into the flow of things. Alexander Lacazette coming back into the team and starting off as the center forward, definitely. So I will have Alexander Lacazette in the team right now, and he deserves to start a few games, and we need to see how well he performs or not. If he's not leaving Arsenal, he should be in the starting lineup, and there is no doubt about that. With respect to the left wing, it will be Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang on the left wing. Without a doubt, he is the Arsenal captain based on his recent performances and the big performances that he has given. He deserves to be in the team on the left wing, is what he does, and he switches into it. And this is the formation, the final formation. If you can see on the screen, Lacazette will go down into the midfield and try to not just block the defensive midfielder side of things and irritate the player, but also try to push forward and create. And Aubameyang from the left wing, he goes inwards and he plays towards the center. Willian will also create chances on the wings and center as well. Mohamed Elneny will be the one going a bit forward, while Saka does that as well. Bellerin too. Xhaka will be coming back inwards towards the defensive side of things, towards the centre back side of things. And if Kieran Tierney is pushing forward, he will try to fill into that slot as well. So this is how the team will line up, the 3-4-3. That is what I want. I hope Arteta does not try to experiment too much with it and go with the 4-3-3 or something like that. And if that is the case, we should have a good start to the new season. And yes, in that sense, everything looks positive here. So this is the final formation and the tactic that I will want to see in the first game of the season. And what is your preferred starting 11? Do let us know, guys. Do let us know. We want to know what is your preferred 11 and what you think Arteta should do. And don't forget to like and share this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and keep following us for more content on the beautiful game. 'Cause Stone Cold Sexy.